Hey guys, I'm bringing you a demo tutorial of the new Hook app being put out by Retronyms. It is a DJ slash mashup clip launching app. Has a lot of similar features to IMPC Pro and to LaunchPad. So kind of like if they had a baby, maybe it would have the baby would be named Hook. Not exactly sure, but like I'll just go over an overview of it, and then I may do other videos going more in depth in some of the things. So let's get started. So you got your basic menu button up here, MIDI options, all these controls. None of these are MIDI mappable, but all these are MIDI mappable. And the effects or the flux fader menu option, and then all these controls are MIDI mappable, as well as these three: tune, pan, and level. And so it has Ableton Link, which from what I've tested works fairly well. You can record your session, adjust the tempo, and then just like any clip launcher, you click on it and it'll launch the clips, play them in loops. You have different modes. All these are in loop mode. You'll see we'll get into that in a minute. So then I guess go around the horn. Down here you'll have your mix and effects windows, and it's a toggle, so just back and forth between the clip launcher view and the mixer and effects view. Same as IMPC Pro as far as the mix window. You got high, mids, lows, pans, reverbs, delays, chorus. If you add in a inter-app audio effect, you'll have a fourth send. You can send a reverb, delay, chorus. Very similar reverb and the boom room and all the different effects as IMPC Pro. And then toggle back to get to the clip launcher, and then this is the flux fader, so you click in the middle, will bring you to this screen, and you have your filters, your beat repeats, your gates, kind of a high and low pass filter. You got some mids adjustment here. This is the riser, so I can adjust the level of the riser. So if I just want a subtle effect, or if I want it to be really loud, and then here, I'll go over in a little bit, but that brings you back to the different loops. The transition, this is really where the bread and butter of the app is, being able to just transition seamlessly in between the different loops in a live setting. Maybe it's cool for non-DJs, because I am not a DJ. I don't know. I would be interested to hear actual DJs' thoughts on this app, who do it day in and day out. But click on the eye down here at the bottom. That'll bring you to your your edit screen for the different loops, and then you have loop, hold, and trigger. By default, any loop that you add in yourself will not have a loop option. You have to go through and beat slice it to get the loop option, which, I mean, if you're building loops at home to take out to somewhere, that's fine. This is not really meant for building live loops. As far as getting loops into this app, it's primarily designed to build your loops, in a studio kind of environment, and then take it somewhere to perform it, or just record your performance of a song, which is probably what I'm going to do, is just build use this as to build loops, paste them in from Loopy, and just build up and be able to kind of remix, songs that I've written and stuff. So, but back to the loops. You got loop, you got hold, trigger. Pretty self-explanatory. Hold, while you're holding the loop or the pad down, it will trigger the loop. When you release it or release it, you got instant. I see. As far as the hold, you got instant and you got eighth note, and you can have it restart it or in phase, which will go in phase with the minimal 5 minutes. Okay, it'll go in phase. So if it's on beat 4, whenever you click it, it'll sync up to the next eighth note in phase of the loop itself. So if the overall loop is halfway through and you hold it, it will trigger the loop halfway through. If you have it on restart, it will always restart the loop regardless of the beat count. And then trigger will always restart it, but you can do instant eighth note on the beat or on the bar, and it'll trigger it and it'll play it all the way through, and then it'll stop. And then loop, the same options, except for it'll just loop. And so if you wanted to be offbeat, or you wanted to be able to trigger one and have it a little offbeat or whatever, then you could just have restart, and it'll just restart the loop every time you transitioned. You can adjust the semitones per loop. Or per pad, tune pan level. You can add the effects, same effects as in the IMPC Pro. As far as getting sounds into the app that are not part of a set, you get the library function here. You can search for a sound, the different sound packs that are installed. You got, I guess that's all the loops, all the one shots, and then the all sounds. So this will be included packs, and this will be pasted audio, which will be from Audio Paste. I don't have audio copy installed, and if you don't, then it'll default to the general pasteboard, which I like better because I can import loops from generally anywhere and cut out audio copy middleman, so when you paste them in, it'll paste it straight in here. One thing that I did notice is if you paste from general pasteboard, it'll name it general pasteboard, and then once you edit that loop, rename it and then delete the other ones, because if you don't, it seems to, when you paste another one, it won't overwrite the general pasteboard loop. And so I was having issues I was copying a loop, playing it in the general pasteboard right here, and it was playing one thing, and whenever I audio pasted it and then pulled that loop up, it was something totally different, and I thought it was a bug until I realized that I just needed to rename the general pasteboard and to delete that particular loop before I paste in another one. So okay, so I'll just go ahead and paste that in, and you can see, where'd it go? Maybe it went to pasted audio. That's weird. That's strange. General pasteboard, there you go. I just know I'm not seeing it here, but I guess we can go ahead and edit sound. Now, and you can see right here, I don't have the loop option, and so I can only trigger it to play through or hold it. In order to get the loop option, I can come here. Let's just go ahead and normalize it, and then let's go to slice loop. I know that it was 8 beats. I'm going to click the auto. It'll kind of auto map out at the transients. I can test it out. I can loop it at 120 to see how it sounds, and I can loop it at scene BPM, which we're at a higher BPM, and that's why it's faster. And you can adjust the threshold to the higher the threshold, the less the loops. The lower the threshold, the more slices. Which you'll just have to kind of play that by ear, depending on the BPM you're doing, and then name it up here. So I can name this. This was pasted in from figure loop 1, then done. And so now I have the loop option. It's 8 beats at 120 BPM, and so then I can trigger it, and it'll adjust with the BPM. So it's so as far as new sounds go, where are we at? 11 minutes. I may have to cut this video short. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that. I'll cut this video short and put another one up, and I'll go over new sounds and the flux effect. So I will talk to you guys later.